Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Abasiibiangake Itina. If you are new here, welcome to Unscripted Life and thanks for tuning in. To my OGs, thank you so much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate. I see the likes, I see the comments, I can see the community is also growing. Thank you for sharing my videos. Please, if you watch without subscribing, this is the time to subscribe. And if you also watch my videos without liking, like the videos if you like what I am putting out. It gives me visibility on YouTube. That is, it makes YouTube recommend my videos to other persons that might be interested in the videos. It's been a while we discussed relationship or how to choose relationships on this channel. So today I'm going to bring us a very hot topic about the kind of men you shouldn't let into your life or the reasons you should reject such men. If you are in for it, then keep on watching. In my last video where I celebrated my birthday, one of my wishes was that God should heal broken homes. And I feel that when we've gotten to a point that we now have a dysfunctional family, it's really hard to set things right, except the parties involved are really intentional and really wants it to work and are willing to learn. But I feel as a single person, the time that you are single is the right time for you to choose a partner that you know that worst come to worst, you are going to put up with the excesses of the person. So that's why I'm bringing us this video. The first reason you should reject a man is if the man lacks self-confidence. People that have low self-esteem, they can do the unthinkable. They are intimidated by who you are, by your courage, by your success. Like, they are intimidated by your person. Please, I beg you in God's name, don't go ahead and marry such a man. For instance, I know that most of my colleagues, lawyers, we face a lot of challenges when it comes to men that can put up with us. As a single lady, I noticed this among some men that when they ask me, what do you do for a living? And I now tell them I'm a lawyer or I'm studying law, they seem to be intimidated. They will say, lawyers, you people too, they argue, or like all those kind of derogatory comments. Please avoid those kind of men. They will pull you down. They don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to have a voice. They don't want you to stand up for yourself. They are intimidated by your success. It could be financial success. It could be social success. In fact, they are intimidated by your courage and charisma. Avoid those kind of men. They are not worth the stress. Most times, it's not about the training. I feel if you're an outspoken person, it's just who you are. The training that you have as a lawyer or as any other person is just an addition to your personality. So anybody, any man that is intimidated by who you are, doesn't have self-confidence, please avoid that man. Of course, you know that someone that has low self-confidence cannot take care of himself and stand up for himself, not to talk of standing up for you and for your children. The second kind of man you should stay clear from is the arrogant one. I think there is a thin line between self-confidence and arrogance. If you notice that somebody is cocky, my sister, run on. Pride is not good for any relationship. In fact, most of the times the issues that people have that takes them to court and it ends in divorce are very flimsy issues that shouldn't even cause a divorce. But because of pride, because of arrogance, because of how some people feel that I shouldn't be the one to compromise. That's what ends most marriages. So please, any man that comes off as an arrogant person, it's a major reason for you to reject that man. Except you are willing to compromise 100% of the time, all through, if you eventually get married to the man. A word is enough for the wise. The third kind of man you should be wary of, you should run away from, is a man that is not honest. The one that will look straight into your eyes and lie to you, hook, line, and sinker. My sister, you are swimming on a bicycle. Please, that is a major reason for you to reject a man. Honesty is what leads to trust. And if you're not dealing with an honest person, you cannot trust the person. So there is no point wasting your time. Except dishonesty is not a deal breaker for you. But if it's a deal breaker, you want an honest person, please stay clear from any man that is not honest to you. Another kind of man that you should be wary of is the overly flashy one. Those ones that come off as high maintenance. They use the latest gadgets, they ride the latest cars. Like, of course, we know what a flashy lifestyle is, but then they are not really doing anything tangible. My sister, you might be dealing with an armed robber, you might be dealing with a Yahoo boy. So please, you don't want police or any other security personnel to be running after you as somebody's wife or somebody's girlfriend. I'm not saying that there are no men that love good things. If he's working for or he can maintain the lifestyle, fine. But if you know that you don't know his source, he doesn't have what is maintaining that lifestyle, he's just being flashy on the surface, pick rest. If not, it will end in premium tears. The next kind of man that you should be wary of, you should reject, and shouldn't think of spending the rest of your life with, is a man that doesn't have sense of purpose, a lazy one. If you are the one footing your bills, you know that one of the major reasons that people struggle in marriages is finances. Imagine marrying a man that is not doing anything. The one that will tell you that he's going to win, he's going to win, he's going to win, but he's not doing anything, my sister. Like, there is no effort, he's just been waiting for the success to just come and pick him up from nowhere. Run for your life. Life is expensive, especially when there are children involved. Don't settle for a man that is lazy, doesn't want to use his hands to do anything, or doesn't like dating jobs. I've seen people that do white collar jobs and still do dating jobs just to meet means. It might not be for a lifetime, it's just for the moment because of what they want to achieve. The one that will just sit down and say, I cannot do that kind of job, I cannot do this. My sister, pride will not put food on your table. Somebody that is so proud that he cannot stoop low to do a certain kind of job, menial job, in order to raise capital for the meantime. My sister is not someone you should settle with. I understand that on the streets of YouTube or generally, most people will tell you, marry a rich man, marry a rich man. Everybody will not be rich, or you will not always see. It's not everybody that is destined to marry a rich person. But if the person is working towards achieving his goals and you too are working towards achieving your goals, I think you people will be okay. But for somebody that is not doing anything, is just lazy, just laid back, very relaxed, and is not somebody that you can motivate and push to do things, you will resent the person in the long run when you have bills to foot and then he's not contributing anything. The sixth kind of guy you should avoid is the one that comes off as a nice guy. Note, there is a difference between being nice and being kind. Somebody that is just nice and not kind to you, my sister, if there is any virtue that has helped marriages to thrive, is kindness. Don't marry somebody that will see you suffering and will not want to help you. Don't marry somebody that will close his eyes and see you in deep pains or under pressure and cannot lend a helping hand. Somebody that doesn't help with house chores or does not even provide the financial assistance for you to get help. They will come off as nice with other people outside, or they may just say nice things but they don't help you. You will regret it on the long run. In fact, you will resent the person. Let that not be your story. Let that not be your case. The seventh kind of guy you should reject and shouldn't have anything to do with, talk less of settling with the person, is the one that doesn't have respect for women. Very important. There are men that, as a woman, you can only be seen and not heard. In fact, there are some that you shouldn't even be seen, you should be hidden. You cannot contribute anything. Your words are just like a child's words. Please avoid that kind of person. He doesn't have respect for his mom, he doesn't have respect for any female around him. I beg, run for your life. You're not an exception. If he's not doing it to you now, when you enter his house and you settled, that is when you will understand that this life is not for the faint-hearted. If a position is supposed to be given to a woman and then he's like, what will a woman do or what can a woman do? In fact, just talking down on women or demeaning women, please don't settle with such guys. Don't consider such guys. It shouldn't be on your radar. I beg. I'm begging you now so that you don't regret on the long run. The next kind of man that you should reject as a woman, this one is funny because I see it around a lot, is a mama's boy, mommy's boy. Any small thing, let me ask my mom, let my mom approve, let me discuss with my mom. In fact, you are with the person and then it's like, mommy, what do you think? Instead of asking you. You're going to marry somebody's child, somebody that cannot stand on his own. So please, just note that if you settle with that person, the mother will be the one taking decisions in your home. And if you're unlucky, the mother is a wicked one or she doesn't like you, just know that all the decisions will not favor you and there's nothing you're going to do about it. So please, run from mama's boys. I'm not saying that if a man loves his mother, that it is wrong. Far from that. My point is the one that cannot take decisions, the one that depends solely on the mother to decide things for him, even when it concerns his relationship or even marriage. Please don't settle for that kind of a man. The next kind of man you shouldn't consider, this one, even to be in a relationship, talk less of getting married, is the one that has not gotten over his ex. All you'll be hearing is, if it was my ex, she wouldn't have done this. If it was my ex, she would have done like this. Just know that he is not over his ex, and there is nothing you are going to do to please him. He will still be bringing his ex to your face 247, telling you what she would have done or what she wouldn't have done in any given situation. Nothing you do is going to make sense to him. All he will keep telling you is that you are not enough. So please, don't put yourself in a situation where you will question your self-worth or even your character when you know that there is nothing wrong with you. It's a very manipulative situation. And that brings me to the next kind of man, the one that has baby mama drama. Hey, Jesus. We have so many celebrities that are on this table. The ones that have baby mama one, baby mama two. In fact, there are some that have just one baby mama and you cannot drink water and drop cup. There is always wahala coming from the baby mama. So please avoid men that have baby mama wahala. I'm not saying that people that have made mistake or maybe they lost their partner, maybe they just have one child or cannot be in a relationship with other people. But if the relationship between the man and his baby mama is a toxic one, you will be dragged all through every way. It will be about the baby mama, the baby, and you will suffer from it. You will not have peace. So please don't put yourself in such a situation. Reject that kind of a man. He's not worth it. Any man that cannot protect you from external, should I say, forces, external people, maybe other relationships in their life without interfering with your sanity or your peace of mind is not worth the stress. The next kind of man you should reject is the one that has a lot of female friends without boundaries. I'm not saying it's wrong to have female friends. Personally, most of my friends are guys, but there are boundaries. The ones that don't set boundaries, like you cannot differentiate between who is a lover and who is a normal girlfriend. Please avoid those kind of men. I can understand those ones that are in a female dominated industry. They come up as colleagues, sometimes being a colleague and turns to a friend. It's understandable. So far they set boundaries. But the one that they know almost all the girls in your vicinity and is always my friend, my friend, my friend, sister, run, unaboku, except you are willing to share. Because I've heard a lot of ladies say, I am the number one, so far he's taking care of me, so far I'm the one in the house. At a point, you'll be tired of being number one. You will understand that even though you're number one, you're not reaping the benefits of being number one. So please avoid those kind of men, the one that have a lot of female friends. The next kind of guy you should run away from, I think that's number 12, is the one that doesn't know what you people are doing. He has not defined the relationship. People are just friends with benefits, or he will tell you things like, let's just see how it goes, or let's go with the flow. Sister, you're on the long way. You're wasting your time. It's better you define your relationship and he tells you what he wants. If he's coming to hit and run, if he's coming to stay, if he's coming to just keep you company, so that if something tangible comes your way, you will not be confused. Every spirit of confusion, reject it. I reject it on your behalf. So please stay clear from guys that don't know what they want with you. That being said, the next set of men you should stay clear from is the one that has clearly chosen some other person over you or doesn't want to let you go. Oh, I didn't meet you earlier. You should have been the one. Oh, it's you I love. It's just that I'm under pressure, or these are because of economic base, or because of that. That's why I'm settling with this person. Or you know that my heart is with you. Sister, your heart is not with him. Don't let your heart be with him. Don't be the one that has his love. You are wasting your time. Avoid those kind of men. He has clearly chosen some other person over you. So I don't see why you should just be restricted some way. He's just being selfish. He's greed. He knows that he can't have you alone and he doesn't want to let you go. You are just a spare tire. Don't be that person. Please reject those kind of men. Stay clear from those kind of men. The 14th kind of guy you should avoid, you should reject and not do things with them, not to talk of get married and settle down with them. It stems from number 12 and 13. The one that has been hiding you from friends and family, no matter how long you've known yourselves. He's clearly hiding you. My sister, just know that you people are plenty. Una boku well well. So you are just a number. That is why he's hiding you from the others just to avoid problem. Don't pretend to say he will choose me or I am his favorite or I'll be the one to get the ring. Even if you get the ring, the other women will not lose that battle quietly. They will still come after him. So please avoid those kind of men. He likes his relationship private. Nobody is struggling privacy with you, but I hope that privacy will not break your heart. The next kind of guy you should run away from. I think this one stems from the first point I made about confidence. Is the one that doesn't support your dreams, it doesn't support your passion. Maybe because he's intimidated that you are going to make more money than him, or you're going to be more popular than him, or that you will have independence and he will not be able to control and manipulate you. Please avoid such men. They are dream killers, they are destiny destroyers. They cannot mentor you in any way. You will lose your self-worth if you are stuck with them. Run away from such men. They can cost you your life. They can cost you your destiny. Another kind of man that you shouldn't do anything with is the one that blames every other person for his misfortune except himself. The one that will tell you that it's because of you that things are not going well with him, or it's because of so person that things are just going bad. They don't want to take responsibility. In fact, avoid those kind of people that don't take responsibility. There is always somebody to blame for whatsoever has gone wrong with them. You will not have peace if you end up with them. And finally, avoid men that abuse women. There are different forms of abuse. There is emotional abuse, there is verbal abuse, there is financial abuse, and the pata of them all, there is physical abuse. Run for your life. I saw a tweet the other day online and I was just laughing. The tweet said, if I see it, I'll put it on the screen, but let me just paraphrase. The tweet said, you can break up with a broke guy, but you cannot break up with a guy that beats you. Wow. Wow for the ambulance that will carry you to the hospital. And I was just laughing. Avoid men that abuse you physically, emotionally, verbally, and I was a little bit distracted by somebody. Like I said, please avoid any man that abuses you in any form. In any form. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think I have a lot of other reasons why you should reject a guy or the type of guys that you shouldn't have anything to do with. But the 17 type of guys I've given, it's like it's a lot. It's a lot for one video. So please, if you know any other type of guy that you shouldn't settle with or you have reasons to reject, please leave it in the comment section. I believe there are other people that want to learn from you in as much as you're learning from me. And I hope this video made sense to somebody out there who's trying to choose a life partner. We've come to the end of this video. If this video made sense to you, please make sure to like it. Share it with your single friends that might need it. Subscribe if you've not done so already. Comment. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be serious and stay blessed. Bye, people.